Welcome to today's deep dive. We have all seen it, right? The dreaded whisper argument happening right by the punch bowl.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One partner's just holding court, having the time of their life.
Exactly. And the other is standing maybe 3 inches behind them, just staring daggers and checking their watch every 2 minutes.
Yes, it is the universal sign of a totally mismatched exit strategy.
Yeah.
And it is so painful to watch.
Because you know exactly what is happening.
Right, it is this breakdown in communication that is going to make that car ride home absolutely silent.
Well, we are fixing that today for you. We actually found this fascinating breakdown on the graceful exit in, of all places, the relationship and social etiquette section on the Weddizer website.
Which is honestly a really surprising find. I mean, most people just associate Weddizer with booking wedding venues or florists.
Right, totally.
But they actually have this massive library of articles on really niche relationship dynamics.
Mm.
So this piece is not just about manners. It is really about operationalizing your exit.
Protecting the partnership over the party right. Because the article points out that these fights usually are not about one person just being a party pooper.
No, not at all.
It is just mismatched social batteries. You've got one person recharging from the crowd and the other depleting by the minute.
Exactly. And the Weddizer guide makes a crucial distinction here. This friction does not mean the relationship is unhealthy.
Yeah, that is a relief.
It just means the strategy is bad. If you do not have a plan, the introvert experiences what they call trapped person syndrome. The anxiety is not even about the party itself.
It is about not knowing when the torture actually ends.
Spot on. The uncertainty is what kills them.
Which is why I loved the pre-game plan concept. The article suggests that before you even leave the house, you have to set a hard time limit. You say, we will stay for 2 hours, then reassess.
Right, because psychologically that changes everything. If the partner with the lower social battery knows there is a clear finish line at, say, 10 o'clock, their energy drains a lot slower.
And to actually execute that, you need what the source calls the private signal system. I have actually used this one myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you agree on a nonverbal cue, like a double squeeze of the hand. And that means I am at 10% battery, please get me out of here. Or maybe a code phrase like, should we check on the car?
It works so well because it preserves the united front. You are not dragging your partner away in front of their friends. You are communicating on a secure channel. It keeps the respect intact.
But what happens when the signals is just ignored? That is usually when people snap right. The article has a golden rule for damage control here. Never, ever argue in public.
Never. Public conflict damages your social reputation instantly. It embarrasses everyone. But the guide goes deeper into the language you use if you have to whisper that objection.
Right, you have to swap you statements for I statements.
Yes, exactly. So instead of saying you are ignoring me or you are being annoying, which instantly puts the other person on the defensive.
You say, I am feeling overstimulated, or I am fading fast. You are attacking the situation instead of the partner's character.
And if you are really at an impasse, the guide suggests just splitting up.
Which feels radical to some people, but it makes total sense. Modern boundaries allow for flexibility. You can just take 2 cars, or one person Ubers home.
Precisely. You do not have to operate as a single biological unit to be a good couple. Prioritizing individual needs can actually save the collective night.
Now for the actual escape. We have all been stuck in that goodbye loop where you say you are leaving and then you stand by the front door for 20 solid minutes. The Weddizer guide is pretty strict on host etiquette here.
It is the surgical strike method. Find the host, thank them sincerely, and mention one specific thing you enjoyed.
Like the playlist was incredible.
Exactly, and then get out.
The key takeaway for me there was the brevity. Do not launch into a long explanation of why you have to go.
No long explanations. Just invite the host to problem solve and convince you to stay. A simple, we have an early morning is unarguable. Politeness protects the bond, and brevity gets you out the door.
And the strategy extends to the car ride home, too, with the debrief.
This is huge for emotional intelligence. Ask what worked and what didn't work while it is fresh. It turns a potential fight into a strategy session for the next event.
It all comes back to that core philosophy from the article. Social harmony is great, but relational harmony has to come first.
The secret is not staying longer, it is leaving as a team.
Here is a thought to leave you with. If you are the partner who never wants to leave the party, ask yourself something. Does your inability to leave reflect a fear of missing out? Or are you actually afraid of being alone with your partner?
Wow, that is a heavy question, but a necessary one to ask.
It really is. If you want to dig deeper into that kind of specific couple dynamic, definitely check out the relationship and social etiquette articles on the Weddizer website. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.